Good evening. Welcome to the news. The Seychelles Petroleum Company, SEYPEC, has announced a profit of about 49 million US dollars, which is about 710 million rupees for last year, and a dividend payout of 250 million rupees to the government, along with more than 885 million rupees in taxes. The company has contributed well over 1 billion rupees to the state's coffers. The company's CEO, Sarah Romain, mentioned that such successes have been a part of SEYPEC's tradition over the past 40 years.
And it is not just a major milestone for SEYPEC, but it is for the country because we believe that SEYPEC has contributed hugely in the Seychelles economy and has made a huge difference in the lives of everyone in Seychelles. We have come from a small company and we have strengthened ourselves, we have expanded, we have grown. We have diversified and we have invested in our people. Today we are proud that the quality of the products and the services that we bring in are to the highest of the standards, and even our products are to the level of ISO 8217, which is an international fuel standard, and we are proud to be able to provide these services to the people of Seychelles. Our activities to celebrate the 40 years will span over a month, but mainly they will focus on recognizing our people. Our people are the backbone of the company. If we are where we are today, it is because of the people who have contributed, both past and the current employees. It is because of their contribution, their efforts, their devotion that have made SEYPEC to be what it is today. So a lot of our activities will be concentrated on recognizing our people. We are also going to be giving back to the community. We are going to be giving back through various projects that SEYPEC has decided to support, be it in environment, health, and we feel that these projects would significantly help these entities in moving forward.
The delegation in charge of friendship between China and other countries in the world, including the Seychelles, is in the country for a week in relation to several projects that Seychelles and China are undertaking. First on the program is a courtesy call on the Vice President, Ahmed Afif, this morning, where they have had discussions on relations between Seychelles and China. Chinese ambassador to Seychelles, Lin Nan, says that such high-level meetings are very important because they help to maintain good relations between the two countries.
They had a very nice talk just now with VP, and they have discussed the history of our friendship and also in the future what we are planning to do. Yeah. So we are looking forward to have more delegations from China, and especially this the Chinese Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. They are a very important association in China, especially in charge of the culture and people-to-people exchanges with foreign countries. So I think their visit to Seychelles will further promote people-to-people exchanges between our two countries.
Former President Danifo met with a group of prospective local election observers recently to share his experience as head of the Commonwealth election observation missions in several countries. These prospective local election observers, representing the Association for Rights, Information and Democracy, ARID, and the Citizen Democracy Watch Seychelles, CDWS, received guidance from the former President Danifo. Mr. Fo spoke to them primarily about the different stages of an election. The participants said that the session will help them better fulfill their responsibilities in their mission. Former President Danifo organized this session to provide future local election observers with more tools and knowledge on how best to fulfill their mandate. His meeting with local observers is the fourth organized by the former president. He has met with representatives of the media, political parties, and police officers. Mr. Foss spoke about the key values of election observation in the Commonwealth Charter, such as democracy, rule of law, human rights, and transparency, amongst others. Un vote pour nous, un vote pour, or a vote for us is a vote for you. This is the slogan that the political party, Mouvement La Voix Seychellois, will be using for the upcoming elections in September of this year. The slogan was unveiled during the first general conference of the party since the turnout of the conference was low. The election of the new party leader and executive committee was postponed to another date. The existing executive committee, however, presented to those present various governance documents of the party, such as the manifesto. Mouvement La Voix Seychellois will be participating only in the National Assembly elections in September. A decision, which the Secretary General of the party, Dr. Barry Nouri, says will reinforce the separation of power between the various branches of government.
What we have done within the Mouvement La Voix Seychellois, MLS, we have established what we call the Parliamentary Committee. The Parliamentary Committee is a committee that runs parallel to the Executive Committee but does not intermix in their operation. This committee takes all the decision with regards to what motion to table and what will be the content of what to be presented in the National Assembly. Why do they have this privilege to do that? Because they are the ones who have been elected. And they have the responsibility to go back to their constituents to seek their approval on any subject matter that they feel they need their support. The only instances where the party, as an executive committee, can have some form of contact is when members of this committee goes against the rules or guidelines of the constitution of the party. And we have a ethics code of ethics that has been established. We have a code of conduct that has been established. We have an ethics committee that the party uses to ensure that members elected are kept within the framework under which they have been elected. This way, members are not coerced by the leader of the party, and members are not dictated what to say, when to say. Members act as per the need of the people in their district.
The Seychelles Prison Service confirms that Windsor Solano Telemac, who recently escaped from Mota-Imposé prison, has been found and arrested at Mota-Imposé. He was brought back to the prison yesterday. After his return, Windsor Telemac was immediately placed in custody and is going through the required procedures. An investigation is underway to determine how the escape happened to ensure it is not repeated. The Creative Seychelles Agency is hosting a 6-day masterclass as from today to the 22nd of March. It is aimed at helping local designers develop heritage-inspired collections that balance creativity and commercial viability. Participants will create 2 fashion pieces to be showcased in the C'est Chic d'Afrique runway show during Fête Afrique on May the 25th 5th, celebrating Africa Day. The workshop will cover key topics such as African heritage, textile techniques, branding, and storytelling in design. Led by UK fashion designer Araba Hakman, this program will provide designers with the tools and skills needed to refine their collections and expand their market reach.
They will understand what it takes and to be on a global stage, whether they are in Seychelles or abroad, but produce work for defining their identity as designers as well, and being able to see who they are marketing towards as well. So just giving them that framework and that guidance, and the mentorship will continue after the workshop as well. The passion and the desire is there. The industry is being built, but the support is not quite yet together. There are so many missing parts, and we just have to work to keep up the momentum and to bring everything together, because fashion or a fashion industry isn't created by one or two people. It's thousands, millions of people. It's a billion-dollar worldwide industry. So it does take a lot, and it takes focus as well. So our attention is on it, and it will continue to grow and to develop.
And that was a summary of the local news. Thank you for your attention and good evening.